Hey friends, and welcome back to the Cora's Quilts channel. I am Shelley Cavanna, the designer behind Cora's Quilts, and today I have something really exciting to share with you. This is kind of an off-the-cuff, kind of unplanned video, but the best part of being a fabric designer is the day when you get your yardage in, and so I thought it would be fun to share with you the unboxing of my brand new fabric collection. So let's take a look. Alright, the star of the show is this print called Flower Bed, and this is the main print in the collection, so I'm really excited to take a peek at this one. So normally when you order fabric from your fabric shop or your favorite online store, it comes rolled on a bolt. So the 40-inch width of the fabric is folded in half and you get a 20-inch piece. Well, when it comes straight from the mill, we get it sent in these big, giant folded pieces that are 40-inch wide. So the process for rolling it onto the bolts takes place at the warehouse here, but since mine came directly from the mill, I have this really gorgeous fabric that needs to be rolled or stored on spare bolts here in my studio. So this is the first print. It is called Flower Beds in a lovely shade of petal pink. I love this one so much. And then we've also got this gorgeous print too. Of course, I wouldn't have a fabric collection unless there was some blue and aqua in it. So this is our flower bed in aqua. Oh my gosh, I had so much fun designing these drawings when I was drawing on paper. And when the digital proofs came through, the colors were so pretty, but these are even more gorgeous in person. So there's the first two. And then the other kind of, I don't know if you call this like a mini focal print. It's another medium scale print. This is called Garden Paths. And again, this is for my new Blossom Hollow fabric collection. So we have this super fun print from Garden Paths. And this is in the colorway Blossom. It's this really gorgeous gray with lots of the coral pink and kind of cherry red and kind of that lovely plummy, jammy burgundy color, plum color there. So this is our Garden Paths. And then this print also comes in the aqua color as well. So much good stuff. So this is a really fun print. This is called Macrame, and this is kind of our low volume blender. We're using this design here. This colorway is called Cloud. And it's meant to be almost a near solid with a little tiny bit of visual interest. So it's got this lovely kind of gray print on it that's enough to give you a little bit of texture in your print without having a lot of noise, if you will. So it's just the tiny bit above a solid print when you want to use for that. So this is a gorgeous print. We've got so much of it because we will be using it in almost every one of our sample quilts this time around. Oops, let's not knock the camera over. All right. And then also included with the macrame bundle that we're going to be using a ton is this lovely version, white on the mulberry background. And so many of you loved this mulberry colorway from my very first fabric collection called Gloaming, and so we brought it back, and it's just such a lovely addition to this project, and it just, these jewel tones just go so very well together. Alright, so we're making a lot of quilts, not a lot, I'm making several quilts this spring that use either pre-cuts like 10-inch squares or fat quarters or a half yard. So we've got a whole bunch of little bitty ones. So the macrame also comes in that fun kind of mossy, pickly green. And then it comes in the peacock too. So it's such a lovely color variety there. And then one of the other fun focal prints is one that we called Doodles. And it comes in that fun plum color and aqua as well. Those kind of remind me of little spirographs or some little like tatting or little lace work. So much fun if you need some sort of like a tri-color blender or multicolor blender to add a little bit of interest to your quilt tops without adding an in-your-face pattern that's going to detract from the rest of the prints. And then of course, all of my fabric collections have some sort of a mosaic inspired print. And so this one is called Peony. Ooh, there it is in gray. Look how pretty that is. So pretty. So in addition to using these prints, you know, in your quilt top, this is also my favorite print to use as a backing fabric. It does such a good job of bringing in all of the other colors from the collection into a really interesting and graphic background, or backing pattern rather. So there's that. And then we've got this fun little ditzy teeny floral print, and this is called Daisies. And again, we have it in that main mulberry color, in this gorgeous teal color, and then in this fun gray color as well. So it gives you lots and lots of blending options as well. And then the final print in the collection, oh, and there's a lot of them, is this colorway called Stitches. And this is such a great, oops, let's cut this open. This is such a great textural print, enough to lend some visual interest, enough to lend some texture if you want a little bit of texture in your quilt, but don't want to necessarily use an in-your-face kind of print. It's a really great graphic print, and because it doesn't have a super clear directionality, you don't have to really worry about whether you use it horizontally or vertically in your quilt top. It's just a really versatile project, or versatile print rather. And so you can see the difference. Oh my gosh, I love this. The difference between the color in peacock and the color in teal. Super gorgeous. And then of course we've got it in this great mossy pickly green color. We've got it in that gorgeous mulberry color. And then of course we needed it in that dark gray too. And this is one of my favorite prints. You'll notice almost every single one of the new quilt designs that come with this collection use one of these 5 colors as their print for the binding. So totally gorgeous, vibrant colors. I don't think the camera does them justice, like seeing them in person for the first time. I'm just so pleased and so very excited. So this is our Blossom Hollow collection. And so next step for me is to take it and to put it on bolts or fold it up and then start cutting into some new fabric for some new quilts coming this spring. So you can follow us on Instagram if you want to keep up with my progress in the studio, and you can visit our website at corasquilts.com and click on the fabric link at the top if you want to see all of the prints up close and if you want to see a sneak peek at the different quilts we've put together for this collection. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you with another fabric and studio update soon.